Welcome back to RimWorld Resorts, where it is hot as hell. Seriously, we're in a heat wave, and it's brutal. I'm pushing on people to build coolers just as quick as I can. If you are good at building stuff, I want you in on it. So where's Martin? Martin is eating a fine meal. Martin, as soon as you are done eating, yeah, you're going to go build that cooler. So let's go ahead and unhospitalize these, by the way. We're going to go ahead and mark these as guests once again. Artemis, hey, what is up? What are your needs? It is uncomfortable, it is hot, there are not enough guest beds. We're working on it. How many of there are you? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of you? 10? We need more guest beds. Where would we put any more? I guess we could change some other people's beds. Or we could put them in here. I mean, it's not a glorious place at all, but we could totally just build beds and put them in there. We need a handful of them, and they need to be wooden. We can do that. Go to furniture. Yeah. Beds, right? Yeah, those are old granite beds. They're not quite as nice. Here we go. Guest beds. They're wood. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for now. We'll select those and quality build. They need to be at least superior or rebuild them. Now, it would be kind of nice if I could say the only people that can work on them have a certain skill level, but I don't know that we can do that. Martin, you're gonna take a shower. I don't want you to rest. You need to finish this. You gotta finish it. This seems to be working out okay. It's gonna get cold, but I think we're gonna lose some stuff in the meantime. Ginny can go ahead and trade with Coyote. What do we got here? No, we don't want his prepackaged survival meal. His components are really expensive. His medicine's reasonable. His go juice is terrible. We don't want it. No. You do have some money, though, and we will sell you... No, we don't want to sell him any of that. I think we're going to tear all that stuff apart. Any of this stuff that they'll just take for money? Because, I mean, I'll take a little bit of money. Here we go. Some shoddy pants. Poor t-shirt, poor cloth pants. Yeah, I can cut a cloth desert robe, and a cloth cougar skin robe. We're getting close. Nothing else really comes close for cost, does it? We could sell him that poor assault rifle, but I just don't want to do that yet. I think that's okay. We'll accept that. We sold them a bunch of shit that we don't want, and we're not going to tell them that it came off of dead people. Because do they really need to know? I submit to you that no, they do not. Now, somebody needs to finish working on this right now. Martin. Yeah, build that thing. It's getting seriously gross indoors. There we go. Should make it cooler. It's going to get down to yellows. We're nice and green in here at night. It's not great, but it's getting better. Like nuclear hot in there. It's actually relatively nice in here. So I think that we probably do not need to add additional content in here. They can come inside, they can hang out, socialize. It's cool. I think I might like one more in here. All of our people are asleep. It would be nice if they could finish those beds, but they'll do that in the morning. I think it'll be fine. Matter of fact, it looks like they're leaving. But maybe they're just farting around. Yeah, they're just looking for a place to sleep since we filled all the beds. Nice and comfortable, though. 21 degrees inside. Now we could also build little cooler points to like pump it in through here. That may have to happen. Alright, rice is rotting away in storage. We're at -6, but it's way too hot in here. We need to say that we've just got to cook unlimited amounts of food, I think. I really think that's where we're at this point. Because this is just not... It's just... We just got to do it forever. Because otherwise all that's going to just rot away. Let's even see if we can get the rice back in here. Because I know that we had that briefly taken out from the raw food. Animal products. Not animal products, vegetarian. No, it's in there. That's normal. And this zone is normal. Okay. And we'll come in here and we will say vegetarian rice unchecked. And then somebody just needs to haul all of that urgently. There we go. Oh, crap. We've got... Okay, so we'll go ahead and cancel this. We have alpha beavers. They will eat all of our wood if we let them. Crap. I don't know if they go on a rage or not. I just don't know. So, let's come down to orders here. We'll say hunt. And we need to hunt... all of that crap, and then we can cancel because we didn't really want to get that, or the squirrels, or the turtle. I mean, I'm sure they'd all be fine, but they're not the alpha beavers, and that's our problem. For once, we're not going to tell Lansing to do it, I think. Lansing is, he needs to cook so we don't run out of food, is really where that comes down to. So Soviet, you're recruited. Martin, you're recruited. I think the two of you plus Baroness too. She shoots well. All three of you can come down here and start looking at some alpha beavers. Somebody has got to get down here, though, and start collecting some of this stuff. So why don't you head that way? You're hauling rice. That's good. You're hauling rice. You're mending. Is there anything out here that needs to go away? Can you, These are deteriorating due to being unroofed, okay. Jenny, can you just practice? There we go. I guess that'll have to work for now. Let's get these three out here. Martin, if you would. And, the both of you, if you would. And then the three of you, if you would. Maybe we should go a little slower with the time. Tattered apparel, that's fine. I think we pissed off a deer a little bit. Alpha Beaver Revenge. Other ones have become enraged. Interesting. So you should take that one. It's kind of further away. You should take that one. It's kind of closer. You should take that one, I think. Now, unarmed, she really can't do all that much. We can draw the plasteel knife and go melee attack that thing. Martin, re-equip your friggin' gun. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Look. Just finish it. Martin. Haul the dead alpha beaver. How bad is everybody hurt? I mean, heat stroke, you have a small scratch. Yeah, that's fine. Martin. He's got a scratch. Like, that's probably fine. Oh shit, there's still an alpha beaver that's alive. Shift back to your gun here, buddy. There we go. I need all those dead so they don't destroy all of my trees. I will just... I think that's pretty much right. Go ahead and haul that thing. Golly, it's hot. Really something. 35. That one doesn't really seem to be able to do much, does it? How hot is it? 117 Celsius. Good lord. Let's hold that open. I got a feeling it's not cooling as good as it should. What dummy do I think that we should get working on this? Where is Lansing? You're relaxing socially, are you, buddy? Why don't you come over here and hold open this door for a second? Let's watch his, he's very hot. Yes, I know. You're also wearing a dead man's armor vest. Look, if I could make a swimming pool or something, I would. Let's make sure he doesn't get some, like, super duper heat stroke or something. Yeah, get the hell out of there. That should calm down some. Yeah, there we go. It's venting out. It's fine in certain points of time of the year, but right now, not one of those times apparently. It's 10 Celsius in there. Good lord. Oh, that's our problem. There we go. That should help. Get that down. Also, now, we could use some medical beds, couldn't we? Well, somebody's in here making all these, so these can go back to being medical. Hoping they don't get some sort of gross plague or something like that, so I'm just trying to get them in medical beds so that they can do something. 7, 6. We got meat that's gonna spoil because Lansing is not cooking fast enough, I guess. Power use is high. I mean, we're not draining out the batteries or anything, so about as good as we can expect. How about a bulk goods trader, Jenny? Let's go see what they got. So, minor break risk. What's wrong with Soviet here? Joy deprived, hot, ugly environment, grimy feeling, bad, slightly impressed. Ugh, that's just terrible, isn't it? It's just terrible. Somebody's got to harvest all that rice and haul it out of there, though. I mean, I know it's hot, but we're in a desperate situation if not. It's actually, see, like how it's kind of nice in here? I mean, it's not 51 degrees Celsius. If you're one of the ones who doesn't know the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit, that is about 125 degrees in Fahrenheit. Gross. Rooster hens, boomalopes, I don't think so. Venison components, cloth, mega sloth wool. So they will buy these things from us at a reasonable rates. We're still going to tear all these apart, I think. I don't think we're just going to get rid of them. Cloth pants, normal, goodbye. Cloth t-shirt, goodbye. Cloth pants, goodbye. Pants, goodbye. Alpaca pants, goodbye. Look at this, we're making money. You don't need a pigskin parka. Monkey hide desert robe might have been kind of nice. You don't need a goat hide parka. A buffalo wool parka. Alright, making some good money here. Now this is all just crap. We'll tear it apart. It's fine. No, we're not going to sell off our jade. We have go juice for some reason. We picked it up. We don't need synthetic combat drugs around here. You can have all of them. Now we've got a bunch of different leathers and stuff like that we could get rid of. So let's get rid of the ones we don't have a whole lot of, because we don't hunt them very much. Goodbye, rat, squirrel, tortoise. We occasionally get ostriches, but not very often. Hare, goat, emu, boom rat. We try not to have anything with boom rats. Yeah. So 1192, and we don't really want anything back. So we'll just take the money, thank you. Good night, it's hot. I mean, it's a little better inside, but ain't great. We're finally getting down to freezing in here. That's kind of an accomplishment right there. Lansing is on it. We should probably build another one of these and get somebody else good at cooking, I think. Kind of what I'm feeling like. All right, melee neurotrainer. Let's look at everybody's melee scores. 4, 0, 3. Might be neat to teach Collier something so he can actually use his weapon. Let's do it, Collier. Can we just, how do we do this? Use neurotrainer to learn melee. Let's just watch. It's a 3 right now. 4. Only went up a level, but look at all that. Look at all that experience. It just basically dumps 50,000 on you. Okay, so, good to learn. We need to use it on very high levels, not very low levels. So only on high levels. But that's okay. That was our only one that we kept. It's not a big deal. We've got a bunch of stuff out here that needs to be hauled. So we're going to put it on the priority hauling system. No, not select similar. We'll haul all that urgently. As a matter of fact, let's just look at hauling urgently. Those are all to be hauled urgently. Urgent, 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 urgent. I almost said to haul the bunny rabbit urgently, but that's not a thing to haul urgently. So they have been slowly getting that stuff, but we're going to hopefully expedite it. I don't want to lose those foods. Those foods are really nice. So everybody can get on that. It looks like things are definitely a little nicer at night. Well, son of a bee. We have a mad animal. somebody is gonna have to kill that thing. Let's go ahead and mark it as that, and then let's send somebody who's good at hunting at a range. They're fast. So let's say Soviet. Go hunt that rat. Baroness and Jenny are headed out to do their thing, and we got a blight that ravaged the crops. Yeah, it pretty much got all the stuff outside and none of the stuff inside. Good to know. Also, they have done everything there that I needed them to do for that. We have one last thing. We're going to tilled soil. This means that we can turn it into a growing zone once they replace it all. Pretty sweet. There we go. That was fast. Just Soviet, just murdered the thing. There you go. Now finish it off. Right. So, what happened to you? Rat bite. Gross. When you're done eating, you need to go and get medical attention. I don't really want him to get all plagued out. Oh, what's happening there? Lansing is practicing his weapon. Yep, skill goes up. That's fun. All right, visitors. The Purple Mountain Kin League is visiting us. Okay. That's cool. We don't need any... Oh, yeah, here we go. We will set all those for guests. We really do need to set up another cooling element here. So let's put that there. Deborah, who is hauling cloth cargo shorts. Oh, there we go. You can leave them there for the moment. Work on the cooler instead, if you would. And then, Jenny, I know you just went to bed. That's not what I wanted you to do. So let's go talk to Coyote. Oh, no. No, we don't want to trade any of that. That's all terrible. And you have, like, no money, so it's just really not worth selling you most of our stuff. You can have the cargo pants. And the stupid leather hat. There you go. Alright, Deborah, fix that. It is raining, which is nice. 21 and it's foggy rain. I think the heat wave is probably over. Yeah, it's definitely over. Alright, well. We broke its back. I think we can probably toggle some of these off. Because they're just going to use electricity we don't really need to use. We are in a happy state temperature-wise now, I think. Check it out. We weathered a tremendous attack. We weathered some really gross weather. We've got a lot of rain. Wonderful, beautiful, sexy rain. Nobody is tending to Soviet. Deborah. Come on. Go tend to your sweetie. There we go. All right. So we need to turn the research back on. Ooh, gross. A breakdown of the sewage outlet. Somebody needs to go fix that. That's gross. Can you imagine going to a resort and we're like, sorry, the toilets don't work? No, thank you. Not even on a primitive little outworld like this. So it looks like they're making some good progress in hauling that stuff. Sadly, there's just a few people doing it. I really hoped the dogs would do it. The dogs are probably limited to the good doggy area. What is the good doggy area? Let's look at that again real quick. Expand allowed area for good doggy. No, yeah, it's literally everywhere on the map except for, like, the grain bin. And one place where we're storing food. That's fine, no. Good doggies can go. They are just not hauling. That's fine. We have people that will. Ginny can actually probably... Nope, there's nobody there. They already left. That's fine. Now, if they will finish this, we can create a growing area. Oh, crap. The Federation of Indoa have arrived nearby. They're the ones that we kind of hoped that we could be friends with. But that's not really going to work out. Would be nice if they were to come up over on this thing. I don't know that that's going to happen. Let's see what they got. They're headed for the solar generator, so... Red's got a great bow. I see a bunch of clubs and bows. Okay. That's not really a problem, then. It's not really a problem at all. Except there's just a lot of them, but... I think that's alright. If they're going to the solar panels, it would be nice if they were going up this way. I don't think they'll go that way. So let's see if we can get some of them over here to be safe. Lansing. We'll recruit you. You need to hang out there. Soviet. We'll recruit you. You need to hang out. Here. Martin. Where are you, Martin? Alright, I will let you start moving. Where's Jimmy Carter? How is his? He's a pretty good shot. I'm tempted to put him on that, but I don't want him to, like, you know, obliterate everybody. Martin, I will let you keep going for a little while here. You'll at least be able to get it closer. Yeah, they're getting close. So Martin's probably going to hang out here on the edge, I think. Everybody else needs to be in lockdown. And that's going to be true for the guests as well. So all guests and everybody else, please proceed to lockdown. Jimmy Carter is taking his sweet time because he's really hurt still. We've got to do something about that. Let's get that hospital bed up as quick as we can. Martin. I don't think they'll overlap with each other too badly. Yeah. Come here instead, Soviet. Martin, why don't you come sit here in this doorway? Ooh, who's shooting? Lansing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy's getting down there. Oh, god damn it, Soviet. Jimmy Carter, get down like here, maybe. God damn. Saw some bow shots. Collier? For real, man. Get inside a building. Alright, somebody went down. Martin. Ooh. We're not killing people fast enough. We probably could have backed off and used our cool-ass machine gun. Now it's too late to do that. Now, luckily, Martin's not actually hurt bad. Baroness could also help. She come in here. Martin. Should go ahead and retreat. There we go, yeah. Oh, penguin. And let's hope we can kill enough of them to turn around. Penguin's going to do some bad news. There we go. They're fleeing. Martin. You're just bruised from a club. Alright, I'm okay with that. Soviet. We've got a cut from a great bow. Lansing is in some fairly dire straits. So go rest until healed. There we go. I mean, everybody can just leave. And where are we for white? What do we think? Vengeful child, incapable of caring, trigger-happy, teetotaler, good at melee, loves animals. Let's put everybody else on unrestricted. You can go back to unrestricted. Deborah, if you could strip the shaman. Did that bunny eat one of those meals? God damn it. And then let's use the allow tool to just unforbid all this stuff. Everything on the map has been marked as unforbidden. Well, that's just groovy. I think I'd like to forbid the medicine again, though. Oh, and what is up with Penguin? Did you get knocked out? Yeah, you did. Collier. Collier, did you do this? Ooh, ambrosia addiction. You did. Good on you. So you did get some melee going on. Nice. If you would just go ahead and strip that person. Thank you. We're not saving nobody. Now, Martin is a little hurt, but it's a bruise, and I don't really care. Jenny. You're training. Alright, well, Jenny, I would rather you come in here and heal Lansing. We can deal with the corpse later, right? I'm sure it's fine. All right, well, I would not say that everything is going according to plan, but it certainly isn't as terrible as it could be. Now, we've got an awful lot of the map that we know that they can only come through certain ways. It may be useful for us to start setting up more checkpoints. They've got to be close enough to our bases that we can get to them before they're overtaken. But I think we could put another one here, just on the other side of this wall that's been here for, a lot longer than we've been here. I mean, that's... claim it, right? We could just claim this area. I think we've got a tool for that. We can just go like that. Just claim it. It's ours. It's fine. Yeah. I think we'll build another one of those at some point. We are in a steel-dependent situation that's bad news for us, to be completely honest. Alright, so Lansing, you're doing alright. Soviet, you got a cut for a great bow, but you're up and around, that's fine. Martin's still wandering around with his bruise, but we've even managed to go ahead and medical him up a little bit. It's now the rainy season. You know what we have really had a hard time with, though, this time is crops. It's been brutal. Stay was okay. They left us 68 capybara meat. A coyote left us 4 components. That's actually super good. We could use that. That's worth... I mean, that's actually worth a ridiculous amount of money. I will take those. We can go ahead and turn the temperature off again. We do not need to keep an eye on that the way that we did. The ambrosia, not refrigerated. Well, there's not a whole lot. I don't think there's enough there for anybody to get addicted to it. So if somebody wants to mess with it, I think that's fine. Doesn't really bother me. We got to get some lights in here, I think. So let's take a look at the LEDs again. Nope, not the LEDs. We want the lamps. Here we go. How about yellow or white? When we do white, it's very white. When we do yellow, it's probably very yellow as well. But let's just go with the thinner. We can put like 1, 2. We should be able to put that underneath there because we can build under things. I'm not sure if it'll work, but. So those 2, we could put one here. And then we could do... That should work. Now, let's get some... Bower. That's fine, that's fine. Like that. There we go, like that. I think that'll be okay. We'll see what it looks like. We've got to find more steel somewhere, though. We've got a lot of mountain. So I think it's about time for us to also consider doing some exploratory mining. Sadly, opens us up to some real nasty bug infections, though. Well, we have more stuff to do right now, so... Martin is fully healed. Penguin is still dying. White is still dying. He'll die in 2 hours. That's fine. Been waiting for that. I mean, like, can we just tell Soviet to finish him off? Well, he's already asleep, so I guess not. Gotta have a melee skill of at least 6 or we're not able to do anything. Oh, there we go. I think we finally had one of them die off. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So it unforbid them immediately. Jenny. Haul that person. That's gross, and that needs to be cleaned up very badly. Herbal medicine, smoke leaf joint, ambrosia. Yeah, you can have the ambrosia. That's fine. I don't care. I don't have a whole lot of money, so we're not going to sell them a whole bunch of stuff. Iguana skin fine shirt. I don't think we need that either. It's a little dim in there without that light, right? This thing doesn't really provide a whole lot of light. That's interesting. I would have thought that it would have provided more than that. So we have rained for well over a day straight. Maybe that's the natural consequence where we are of dealing with a heat wave. We're certainly ahead of the game for power. And this thing is slowly moving ground. I mean, it's still mud. We'll see. However long it takes, however long it takes. So... somebody haul those bodies out of here. Robot, get in here and clean off all the gore. Thank you. It's terrible. I think we need a hauler robot, too. I don't think the dogs are cutting it anymore. Oh, there we go. Martin is kicking ass. Okay. Let's turn it into a growing zone and let's decide what we want to plant. Not potatoes. We've already got a fair amount of rice coming in consistently. Let's go with cotton for now. We've got rice coming in. How are we doing on the meals? We're not storing them somewhere ridiculous, are we? Is it just me, or do I only see one stack of mortar shells? Where in the hell are the other mortar shells? There they are. Whew. Because I looked at that and I went, that's not a good sign. It looks like we're stacking them up in here, which is okay. Just keep making them forever. Meals are a lot more compact than the ingredients, and everybody seems to be pretty happy with it. Soviet? Yeah, you must be feeling better. Yeah, it's still hot out here. It's 32. But, I mean, that's just summer. That is just summer. Alright, all this crap's got to get hauled out of there at some point. But it is 6 o'clock in the evening. Nobody's really interested in doing that. Absolutely enjoyed our hospitality. They will visit again in a few days. He left me herbal medicine. Purple Mountain Ken League should be about 100. Yep, there we go. They love us. Federation of Indoa. If only we could. Now, you know what? We've got a bunch of money. How much, if we call them, how much can we bribe them for? Jenny, you're definitely our best talker. Go call the Federation of Indoa, and let's offer them some money. We're at negative 53. Yeah, 150 for 14. Okay. Another 14. Okay. Another 300. Yeah. And boom. Neutral. Finally. Okay. Good enough. They're no longer hostile to us. The only people that are coming after us at this point in time, I believe, will be pirates. Now, that's only if we can keep them neutral, which means we'll probably have to offer them some really nice accommodations and lodgings. Why? How is that poor? Ooh. You guys were all supposed to only be Alright, whatever. Legendary. Nice. Look at that. Market for guests. Probably could use some lights in here, don't you think? That looks better. And it does look like they were able to put them in the corners. So let's do a little more power con. We can do one there, there, and there, and there. So you can kind of see where I want to put the lights and put another one there. So we'll do lamps. One, there's already one there. 2, 3. Yeah, I think that'll work. That should be good enough anyway. And then we don't need a whole lot of light in these rooms. That's fine. Oh, that's right. There was this one more here in the kitchen. We'll just go ahead and deconstruct it. And do some power here. We gotta run some power conduit. Should we make this room a little larger? I keep thinking maybe we should. I would kind of like to be able to accommodate a second one of these. Let's do it. We've got enough silver that I feel good about making more tiled floors. And then we'll throw some lights in there. Yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. We are coming along nice. So what's our next big goal? I think our next big goal is to recreate this and fill it full of guest beds, maybe. Oh, I made those as guest beds. Let's not do that. Who is not sleeping? Who's sleeping on the ground? Soviet is sleeping on the ground. Soviet. Man. That's your bed. That is Lansing's bed. Go get in your beds, fellas. I don't really want them sleeping in there, so we've got to get them out at some point. Right now we can accommodate 10 plus another 2 if we turn our hospital into guest quarters. That's not bad, but we need more. I haven't seen anybody bring groups larger than that, but I suspect as we build larger areas that we will get larger settlements. Can't prove it, but we'll see. If we build more, maybe they'll come. We can keep that bear over there. As a matter of fact, I would love to see that bear come over here and try and hunt one of these boom rats. Probably have to go put out the fire, but it would be funny. Ooh, psychic soothe. Every colonist of the male gender smiles with contentment. Well, this is really weird. Almost all of those that we've got in this series have been for the men. And all of the psychic distraught kind of situations that we've got that I've noticed have been for the women. It's been kind of unfortunate, really. So we're probably going to have to start doing some exploratory mining. This is going to get rough. Now, there are scanners for things like that. Like here's mountain mining, which allows you to clear the mountain roofs. I want that so I can do the morgue. That's the word. That's right. I can think about things. I speak into microphones for a living. Rib replacements would be kind of cool, but not necessary by any stretch. Ground penetrating scanner allows us to see what's under the sensor, so that's really high level, and the same's true of the deep drilling. So the next thing that we probably need to do is to get back to smelting as soon as this is done. I thought we had done some research in that direction. Did we finish smelting? We did finish electric smelting. We can actually just start doing that now. Interesting. I wonder if we should put it like here, because it's near this really cool power, or if we should just put it like in here somewhere. Let's just put it in here somewhere. Let's look at production. Oh, there's the aquaculture basins and the aquaculture hoppers. Temperature regulation and some food to feed the bred fishes. It is refrigerated and food within will not spoil if powered. Okay, that's cool. We also have the basic prosthetics workbench. I wonder if we could have done that before. I kind of just never noticed it. But all right, here we go. Electric smelter. This is what I wanted. So this is going to be our little smeltery room. We can deconstruct that. Let's look at the power here. There we go. It should be enough to get this thing going. And then we really need to start hauling scrap chunks in there because that will allow us to smelt it into steel. As a matter of fact, we will then go around and start collecting those chunks because they're kind of all over the map. All right. Deborah, you are recycling. Okay. Oh, Martin's going to construct it. That'll work. I think I might like to move this, though. Reinstall. Where do we want to keep our little cleaner bot? Somewhere centrally located would be nice. I guess we can keep him in here for now. We really got to put some real floors on that, too. Okay, well, we've got the electric smelter. Now, let's do a bill to smelt metal from slag. And let's do, I don't know, how many times? 10 times? Do we have anybody who is set to that kind of work, though? That should be under smithing, right? No? Craft? Yes. Yeah, we got plenty of crafters. That's fine. I'm sure people will get right on it. Can you just clean the bedpan? Thank you. It's been a long time. Hospital bed, excellent. Let's pause this real quick. I want to make sure that they're getting rid of those pants are bad. Made a cloth parka, or mended a cloth parka. Okay, that's fine. All right, goodbye to this, goodbye to this. Let's make a hospital bed here. Furniture. Hospital bed. Requires 10 medicine. How did I not know that? All right, well, shit. All that work. And you guys were probably screaming at me the whole time. Don't you know that takes medicine, you ding-dong? Well, no, I didn't. So let's take the next best thing. We've got a legendary wooden bed. And we're going to reinstall that here. Because I noticed one of the things that it does is that it increases the rest effectiveness and immunity factor. So I think that's worth it. If somebody would just move it over, I think we can go do our surgery. Oop. Everything kind of hung up there for a second. What's going on? There we go. That was my thumb hitting the space bar. I love this keyboard, but for whatever reason, I really keep hitting the space bar way too frequently. Now, Jimmy Carter, we're going to do an operation for you. Let's take a look here. Your right foot is cut off, so we are going to install bionic leg. Right leg. We are going to unforbid the medicine. We are going to allow you to use full medicine. So, why don't you come in here and rest until healed, Jimmy Carter. We'll grab Doc Jenny. It makes me think of Officer Jenny for some reason. Jenny. Go operate. Here we go. This is exciting. We're going to do our first cybernetic operation. Now, yeah, he's not a prosthetophile or phobe, so that's okay. He needs some food, but I don't think we're going to give it to him just yet. So here we are, 9 o'clock, the 8th of August, 5502. We are going to do our first serious surgery. Deborah, what you doing? You're going to mend. You're going to mend those clothes. All right, that's fine. Here we go. Oh, Jenny. Oh, look at all that blood. Gross. Anesthetic. Ooh, you can hear the little splorches. Gross. Ooh. Snip, 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 snip. There we go. Right leg, bionic leg. Efficiency, 140%. Now, Jenny, yeah, you're feeding Jimmy. That's good. Let's check him out. He's still under anesthetic right now. And I think he will be for a little while yet. His consciousness maximum is 10, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on him, and we'll see how he goes. He should wake up here tomorrow, probably. And I'm really interested to see how his bionic leg helps him out. 140% move speed. He might actually just be even faster than normal. Can you imagine that? One leg works better than the other, so you slowly start wandering around, or quickly start wandering around in circles. I mean, it's 140%. Cool. He is no longer incapable of walking. His movement is enhanced. Okay, so it split the difference. He anti-limps, sort of, so he's faster than usual. The psychic soothe is helping him out. He's comfortable, low expectations, optimist. He was given a fine meal. Yeah. You're doing it right, Jimmy Carter. Yeah, you are. And talk about your disturbed sleep problems by waking somebody else up? I don't think so. That's ridiculous. Okay. So, we finally did our surgery. And we fended off a raid. And we have moved to the age of electric smelting. We're still not draining all the power off, so we still have some room to be able to do it. It would be nice if there was a mod that gave me some really detailed electrical information, such as my total quantity, how much I'm drawing off to everywhere. But I haven't really looked for it. We will see what the steel slag chunks do for us. I think we can maybe double click. That's a lot. We'll go ahead and say haul urgently. And can we find another? There we go. We'll set them all to haul urgently. That's pretty much all of them on the map, I think. That will get them into our camp. Okay, lights came on. The plants are willing to do their thing. I think we'll go ahead and call it here. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like it, and a thumbs down if you don't. If you have any comments or suggestions, any mods you think I should check out and try and integrate into this, let me know by leaving a comment down there at the bottom. If you want to get in on this, also leave me your name down there and comment on the bottom, and we'll see if we can get you in here. Hopefully if they're like names or handles, we can do it. I don't really want to do crazy meme stuff, but we'll see. Until then, though, have a good night, and I will see you next time.